What would you do if your own mother left you one day? And how would you feel if your dreams were the only thing you had to hold on to? Hi, I'm Anya. I don't have toys. I don't have a soft bed. But I have big dreams, and this is my story. Before we start, don't forget to subscribe for more heart-touching stories. Let's begin. I wake up every morning on a thin mat on the floor. The walls around me are old, and I hear the wind coming through the cracks. I look at the ceiling and wonder what my life will be like one day. I don't have a soft bed, I don't have toys, but I have dreams. My name is Anya. I live in a small, broken house with my mother. My father leaves us when I am very young. I don't even remember his face. Since then, it's just me and my mother, trying to live one day at a time. She works hard, and I see the pain in her eyes every evening when she returns home. Her hands are rough, her feet are tired, but she smiles at me. I trust her more than anyone else in the world. We don't have much food. Sometimes we eat only rice with salt. On special days, my mother brings me one banana. I never complain. I feel happy just being with her. I know she is doing her best. She tells me, Anya, one day you will become something great. You will study hard and go far away from this life. I go to a small school nearby. I walk there with torn shoes. Sometimes I go barefoot. The road is rough and hot. But I never stop. I love learning. I love books. When I read, I feel like I'm flying. I dream about being a teacher. I imagine myself standing in front of a blackboard, helping children like me. Other children laugh at my clothes. They call me names because I look poor. I feel hurt, but I never cry in front of them. I keep walking. I sit in class and listen to every word. I write slowly, but I never give up. Every letter I write feels like a step toward my dream. After school, I rush home to help my mother. I fill water in buckets. I clean the floor. I wash dishes. My hands become dry, but I don't complain. My mother hugs me and says, "You are my brave girl." Her words give me strength. I feel proud. Sometimes at night, I hear her crying. She thinks I am asleep, but I am awake. I want to ask her what's wrong, but I stay quiet. I don't want to make her sad. I just lie still and whisper to myself. One day I will change everything. One evening, she brings home a piece of cloth for me. It is old but clean. She says, "Tomorrow wear this. You will look like a princess." I laugh. I look at myself in the mirror and twirl. For a moment, I feel like a real princess. But life is not always kind. Days become harder. My mother loses her small job. We have less food. Our house becomes colder. I start skipping school some days. My teacher asks why, but I don't answer. I'm ashamed. I love school, but I can't leave my mother alone. My mother starts to act differently. Her smile fades. Her eyes often look distant. When I speak to her, she does not hear me the first time. I call her again and again. Sometimes she responds, sometimes she doesn't. She stops asking me about school. She no longer checks my homework. I miss her warm voice telling me, "Well done, my little teacher." Now she barely says anything. One evening, I see her sitting alone in the corner of our house. She is not cooking. She is not folding clothes. She is just staring at the wall. I go to her and sit beside her. "Ma, are you okay?" I ask gently. She nods, but I know she is not okay. I know something is wrong. The next day, she leaves early in the morning. She doesn't tell me where she is going. I stay at home waiting. I keep the door open and keep looking outside. Hours pass. She returns just before sunset. She looks tired, but not in the usual way. This time she looks scared. I ask, "Where did you go?" She answers, "I had to meet someone." I don't ask more. I respect her. I trust her. But deep in my heart, I feel uneasy. That night, she does not cook dinner. She tells me to eat whatever is left. Then she sits in the dark. I lie on my mat and listen to her breathing. She is awake for a long time. 2 days later, she suddenly says, "Anya, we are going to visit someone far away." I look at her surprised. "Who are we visiting?" I ask. She looks away. "Just a friend," she says. I feel confused. We never visit anyone. We don't have close friends or relatives. Still, I say nothing. She begins to pack my things, my clothes, my school bag, even my comb. I watch her closely. She folds my dress very slowly, as if her hands are unsure. "Will we come back soon?" I ask her. She smiles, but it is a strange smile, not warm, not real, just a curve on her lips. "Yes, soon," she replies. The next morning, she braids my hair. She does it neatly, just like she used to. For a moment, I feel happy. I think maybe things are getting better. I feel like I have my old mother back. We start walking. I carry my small bag. She walks faster than usual. I almost have to run to stay beside her. I ask her questions. "Where are we going? What will we eat there? How many days will we stay?" She does not answer much. She just says, "You will see." I begin to feel nervous. I hold her hand tightly. She doesn't squeeze back. As we walk through different streets, I notice things I have never seen before. Big houses, fancy cars, well-dressed people. This is not our area. I feel small. I feel lost. We stop in front of a large gate. I look up at the building. It is tall. It is beautiful. But something about it feels wrong. My mother knocks on the gate. A woman opens it. The woman looks at me. Her eyes are sharp. Her smile is cold. I look at my mother. She avoids my eyes. They talk quietly. I can't hear them clearly, but I catch some words. Money. Room. Promise. I feel a strange pain in my stomach. I don't know what is happening, but I know it is not good. Then my mother turns to me. She holds both my shoulders and says, "Stay here, Anya. I will come back soon." I freeze. I don't understand. "Why, where are you going?" "I have some work," she says quickly. "You will be safe here." "No, I want to come with you," I shout. She kisses my forehead and steps back. I try to run after her, but the woman grabs my arm. I scream, I cry. "Ma, don't leave me, Ma, please." But she doesn't look back. She keeps walking. She disappears into the crowd. Everything around me breaks. My legs feel weak. I sit on the ground and cover my face. I don't know what just happened. Did my mother really leave me here? Why? What did I do wrong? The woman pulls me inside. She gives me food. I don't eat. She shows me a bed. I don't sleep. I sit in the corner and wait. Hours pass, then a whole day. My mother does not return. I look at the door again and again. I hope it will open. I hope I will hear her voice, but the door stays closed. I begin to understand. She is not coming back. Something is broken. That one moment changes everything. My home is gone. My safety is gone. Even my dreams feel far away. But deep inside me, a small voice whispers, "Don't give up, Anya. You are still here. You are still alive." And I hold on to that voice. I may be lost, but I am not finished. I sit on the cold floor. My eyes are fixed on the door. Every time I hear a sound, my heart jumps. I hope it's my mother coming back for me. But the door stays closed. The room stays silent. I feel like I'm trapped inside a nightmare that doesn't end. The woman in this house, her name is Mina, does not smile at me. She gives me food and water, but no comfort. She tells me to stop crying. She says, "Your mother is not coming back. So get used to this place." I don't believe her at first. I think she is lying. I keep telling myself my mother loves me. She will return. But as the days pass, that hope starts to break. Each hour feels like a heavy stone on my chest. One morning I gather courage and ask, "Mina, where is my mother? Why did she leave me here?" She looks at me and says without emotion, "Your mother sold you to me." Her words hit me like lightning. I freeze. I feel like my breath stops for a moment. "No," I whisper, "that's not true. My mother would never do that." But Mina laughs. "She needed money. She took it. She handed you to me. That's the truth." I sit down slowly. My whole body feels weak. I want to scream, but no sound comes out. I want to run, but my legs don't move. My heart breaks into pieces. How can a mother sell her own child? Tears fall from my eyes. I feel like everything I know has disappeared. The world turns dark around me. I don't eat that day. I don't speak. I just sit and cry until my eyes hurt. I try to think back. I remember her strange behavior. I remember the silence. I remember the woman at the gate. And now, all those small things come together like puzzle pieces. The truth stands tall in front of me. She really left me. She gave me away for money. Why did I do something wrong? Am I not good enough? Was I a burden? I ask myself these questions again and again. But there are no answers, only pain. The house I now live in feels like a prison. The rooms are dark. The walls are high. There is no love here. No warm hugs. No soft hands to wipe my tears. I am alone. Mina tells me I have to do work. She says, "You live here now. You must earn your stay." She gives me a cloth and tells me to clean the floor. My hands shake. My eyes are still red, but I do as she says. I have no choice. Every day I clean, wash, and serve food. I am not treated like a child. I am treated like a servant. Sometimes Mina scolds me. Sometimes she throws things. I don't talk back. I stay quiet. I just try to survive. At night, I lie on a rough bed. I stare at the ceiling and whisper to myself, "I am still here. I will not give up." I think of the stars. I think of the sky I used to see from my old window. I think of school, of books, of my dream to become a teacher. I try to hold on to that dream. But the betrayal keeps hurting me. It feels like a sharp knife inside my heart. I think of her smile, her voice, her promises. "One day you'll become something great, Anya." Those were her words, but now I wonder if they were lies. Why did she sell me? Was it only for money? Did she stop loving me? Or was she forced to do it? I don't know. And that is what hurts the most, not knowing why. Other girls live in the same house. They don't talk much. Their eyes look tired, just like mine. I wonder if they also carry stories like mine. Stories of mothers and fathers. Of homes and hopes lost forever. One girl, Rinku, speaks to me softly. She says, "You're new here. You'll get used to it." I don't want to get used to this. I want to go back. But I nod. I don't want to make enemies. I already have enough pain. Weeks pass. I learn the rules of the house. I learn how to hide my feelings. I smile when I need to. I nod when I'm spoken to. At lunch, I sit alone. I eat quickly. The food is dry. My stomach is never full. But I don't complain. Complaining brings trouble. I've learned that now. At night, I lie in my small bed. I listen to the wind outside. Sometimes I hear dogs barking, or the loud horns of trucks on the road. I close my eyes and pretend I'm far away. I imagine I'm in a quiet classroom. I imagine I'm teaching children how to write. I see myself wearing clean clothes, standing in front of a blackboard. That dream keeps me alive. I write words in the air with my finger. I spell them silently. Hope, brave, freedom, teacher. These words make me stronger. I may not have a pencil, but I still have my mind. One day, I see a butterfly land near the window. It's blue and gold. I walk toward it slowly. It flies away before I touch it. But for a few seconds, I smile. That butterfly reminds me, life still exists outside this house. That evening, I sit by the window. I watch the sunset. The sky turns orange and pink. I breathe slowly. Something changes inside me. I don't want to cry anymore. I don't want to stay broken. I decide I will not give up. I say it out loud. I will not give up. The next day, I wake up earlier. I finish my work faster. I help another girl tie her hair. I clean the kitchen before Mina asks. I do these things not because I have to, but because I choose to. That small decision makes me feel powerful. I begin to teach myself again. I find an old newspaper in the trash. I hide it under my mattress. Every night I read the letters. I speak the words softly. I don't understand everything, but I try. I learn something new every day. I watch how people talk. I listen to every sentence. I repeat them in my head. I practice in silence. This is my way of fighting back. This is my way of surviving. One night I dream of my mother. In the dream, she is crying. She reaches out to me. I touch her hand, but then she disappears into the dark. I wake up crying, but this time I don't cry for long. I wipe my tears and whisper, "You left me, but I will rise." I don't know when or how I will leave this place, but I believe that day will come. And when it does, I will be ready. I will be smarter. I will be stronger. I will not run away from life. I will run toward it. For now I stay quiet. I work, I learn, I grow. And every night I remind myself, Anya, you are not broken. You are becoming. I open my eyes each morning with a little more courage than the day before. I walk outside and see the sun shining. I begin reading books again. I pick up the ones that speak of healing, of strength, and of rising after falling. Every page feels like a friend talking to me. I read slowly but with full heart. I underline lines that touch my soul. I keep a diary now. I write every thought, every feeling. I don't judge myself anymore. One day at a local cafe, I meet a woman named Mira. She's sitting alone, writing something in a notebook. I sit across from her by chance. She smiles at me. I smile back. We talk. She listens to me without interrupting. She doesn't ask too many questions. She just nods and says, "You are brave." That one sentence fills me with a new kind of strength. Mira becomes my friend. She is gentle, kind, and wise. We meet often. She teaches me small ways to love myself. Talk to yourself like you talk to a friend, she says, and I do. I start saying kind words to myself in the mirror. It feels strange at first, but I keep doing it. I find a small job at a nearby library. It's peaceful there. The smell of books, the quiet corners, the soft sound of pages turning, it all calms me. I arrange books, help visitors, and sometimes suggest books that help me. I feel useful, I feel seen. For the first time in a long while, I feel proud of myself. I also forgive my mother. It is not easy, but I do it not for her but for me. Carrying hate in my heart only hurts me more. I don't forget what happened, but I let go of the anger. I understand that people carry their own pain. Some handle it poorly, some pass it on to others. That's what she did, and I no longer let her pain become mine. I learned to trust myself. Before I look at others to tell me who I am, now I look inside. I ask myself, what do I feel? What do I want? What do I deserve? I answer with honesty, I act with love. Some people still doubt me. Some say I can't do much, but I don't listen to them anymore. I know my truth. I know my strength. I rise every time I fall, and that is my superpower. I make new friends, real ones. Friends who laugh with me, cry with me, and walk beside me. They don't need me to be perfect. They just need me to be real. I dance again, I laugh loud. I go to the park and swing like a child. I eat ice cream without guilt. I do things that make me happy. I also help others now. My story is not perfect, but it is real. And it is mine. I end each day by whispering to myself, I'm proud of you. And every morning I start again with hope.